this morning, I want Kenyan men to understand why our women really admire West African men. The contrast came out so clearly yesterday when this gentleman, who's evidently from Nigeria, called in with an advice to his Kenyan brothers.
Let men know that you can never get love out of muzzle. You can never get respect out of your muzzle. You can never achieve anything out of muzzle. A real man is humble. A real man is respectful. A real man wants to lay a good foundation for the children. A real man is not arrogant. That's all. Don't use muzzle, my dear brother.
Okay. Immediately after he called in, this guy, a Kenyan, called in.
Let me tell you, that Nigerian guy, I don't know what species of a man he is. He sounds very weak. When he's talking to the radio, he sounds very weak. To me. Maybe to women, he sounds a sweet talker. And I can tell you, women are like donkeys. You have to kick them, to kick-start them. If you're soft, like the way that guy is talking, that pastor, he sounds like a pastor, those Nigerian pastors. He's wasting our time by advising men.
Are you married?
Yes, with 4 daughters.
And you have to kick your wife to get her started?
Plus those daughters.
Plus those daughters?
Yeah, they are all donkeys. God has given me a head of donkeys.
God has given you a herd of donkeys?
Yes.
You know, for a man to speak like that, I do not know even how to Can you see the difference between those two? Do you now understand where our girls are looking to West Africa?
I think there needs to be, there's a difference. You know, West African men know how to color their words. We are still learning.
You're still learning.
But that does not make us very bad.
Did you see the difference between those two men? And it's in your DNA. That's the shocking thing. I want you to compare and contrast and give me a call on 0711.
Now you want the Kenyan ladies to bash us.
I don't want them to... No one's bashing you. You're bashing yourselves. If that's how you speak and that's how you talk, then you wonder where they're all going to West Africa. Taking their beautiful bodies to West Africa. That's where you wonder why they hear a Nigerian song on Kenyan radio and they go crazy.
Even with us planning
those men have got an aura of gentlemanness.
The actors.
I want you to compare and contrast and give me a call on 0711 046 105. If you want to contribute and just say what's on your mind right now.
Now watake kusema we are not romantic. Kenyan men, we are very romantic.
Really talking like that?
We
are
romantic.
Yeah. Oh, get out of here.
Nani anawapeleka Jonathan Butler?
If you ati?
Yeah?
Ati nini?
Na sisi ndio tunawapeleka Jonathan Butler. We have started somewhere. We are going somewhere.
I want you to tell me what's going through your mind when you hear those two gentlemen speak. If you want to contribute via SMS, my short code is 22494.
Maina, what I don't like about you, I'll tell you for free.
Tell me.
Is the way you paint the Kenyan man badly.
I don't.
The way you want us to be battered.
Don't you?
Even when you get a very small opportunity, una make sure umeharibu kabisa.
No, did you hear what that guy said?
Can't take one example and put a blanket cover on all of us. And the way we are trying to be romantic. We are paying bills. We are taking them to Jonathan Butler. Yeah?
We are
doing everything in the book. Everything.
We can also engage online on my fan page on Facebook or Twitter handle @itsmyneck
again.
And
you make sure you compare with us.
No, these are two men who called in yesterday onto one show. Really? What do you think about what you heard? Why don't you give me a call? 0711 046 105 is my number. You can also send me that text message to 22494. Let's compare and contrast the two guys who called in yesterday. What do you think about what you heard?
But they don't have to protect their men and their children and women. I feel so bad when you start supporting such men. They love their women, they love their kids. And they can't even protect them. Which is this love you're talking about? They're just digging physique. They can't do anything.
And what about Kenyan men?
Kenyan men die for their kids.
they go to escape, they go to Al-Shabaab zones. Ni wanaume wanasimama na nchi yao. Wana protect. Maina ungekuwa hiyo studio kama au men, Kenyan men hawangekuwa wanasimama na nchi yao.
Singekuwa hapa.
Ungekuwa hapo. Ungekuwa unafanya nini? Ama unafikiria wale wenye wanaenda kuuawa huko hawapendi watoto wao na wanawake? Maina, I will explain. They don't love them. It's so bitter to start supporting people they are running away from their country because they are running away from enemies. They come here with sweet words and you start supporting them. That's crap, Maina.
Okay.
Let them go and recover their 300 girls if they love women. And then they can come to Kenya and start teaching us about love. Maina, okay?
Okay. What? Woo! Talk about opening a Pandora's box. Keep calling, huh?
Coming to you, that man sounds so vulgar.
Yeah.
That he has no even gratitude to God who gave him a wife and the children.
Yes.
He should even apologize to the women, more so to his family, for such language.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think of men like this?
Sorry?
What do you think of men like this?
To me, they don't start anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like people who talk like that.
And he owes all women an apology.
All of them, including his mother and grandmother, all women. Okay, Maina?
Okay.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, good day.
Good day to you too. Hello.
Hi, Maina.
Habari yako?
Actually, I've heard that guy and I'm like, what?
Imagine.
How can you call a lady that you married, that you followed so well?
Yeah.
You give her a date. You went home and say, this is the lady you want to marry.
Yeah.
And then you tell that lady that she's a donkey. I mean, it doesn't make sense. And then you give birth to a baby. You go to the hospital and get your baby girl. And then later on you call her a donkey. Aina, where are we going? What's wrong? What's not happening? Huh?
Yeah.
I really don't get it.
How do you feel? How do you feel right now about what that man said?
I'm feeling so, I don't know, I'm feeling so furious, I'm feeling so annoyed that you can take care of a man, you make breakfast, you iron, you do everything, and then at the end of the day you call that woman a donkey. As in Maina guys. Nidi kwa tulala.
Onwanga Bosire, I got your post on my timeline saying, Maina, what do our women want? They'll call in and say that Nigerian men are romantic and later update their Facebook statuses how they were conned by them. Nigerian and Congolese men look for women who can take care of them. That means for a Kenyan man to be like them, he needs to be lazy and ready to give up his freedom as a Kenyan man. Wow. Let's keep the conversation going.
Morning.
How are you?
I believe it is wrong for that man to talk like that, representing Kenyans.
Yes.
And we don't treat our people that way. And I think he must be guilty of bestiality if he sleeps with his wife.
If she's a donkey.
Yes. I think it was wrong for him to be put forward as representing Kenyans. We don't all feel that way at all. And I'm sure even Nigerians, some of them act like him, So maybe the Nigerian guy who spoke so well doesn't represent all Nigerians either.
Okay. If you look at it like that, yep, you've got a point.
Yes. So thank you, Maina. Have a good day.
Thank you very much. Have a good weekend to you, to my brother. Hello.
Maina.
Habari yako?
Umewaka.
Sema.
Okay. What I'm saying, Maina. See, we have to be truthful.
Yes, we have to be truthful.
Yes, and Like that guy has said, hakusema women are donkeys. Amesema women are like donkeys. They have to be kicked to kick started.
So he did not say women are donkeys. He said they are like donkeys. There's a difference.
Exactly, like donkeys.
Uh-huh.
They have to, just like a motorbike, you have to kick start it.
Uh-huh.
And that's how they are. And unless your dad does something, or grandfather, you will see your grandmother react or your mother react. It is because your father does something and they react. Even your wife or children, daughters and what. And at the end of the day, you will have to sell those daughters, just like a donkey.